Hi everybody, my name is Chris Karff. I will be your trainer or instructor for a brief introduction to Google Docs. Google Docs is an online file sharing system to share word processing documents, spreadsheets, and other things like that. And you can share those with other people, and everyone can work on those files at their own pace or at different times. And it's a nice utilitarian way to collaborate with people in an online learning environment. In this training course, I'm going to take you through 4 basic steps of Google Docs. Number 1 is to set up a Google Doc account through an existing email or set you up with a Gmail account. Once you have that done, I'm going to take you through the interface, just take you on a brief tour of the interface, and once you're a little more comfortable with the interface, you will learn how to create a document, and once your document is created, you will learn how to share that document. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Welcome to the first portion of our training about Google Docs. To get started, we're going to go ahead and get you set up with a Google Docs account. Now, in order to do this, you just need to go to google.com/docs. And when you get here, all you have to do is go to the sign up section of this. Go ahead and fill all this information out and press create my account. After you do that, you will have access to Google Docs through your existing email account. Now, if you would like to set up a Google account, you just go to gmail.com and go ahead and create an account up in the top right hand corner there. Fill out everything that you need to do here, follow the next steps, and you should be on your way to a Gmail account. And once you have that set up, it should look something like this. Stand by. And it should look like this. And you have all this information up here, your navigation up here. And considering we're just going to be working with documents, I'll just take you right there now. And this is what you should look like, your Google Docs should look like. Welcome to the second part of our Google Docs training. In this portion, we're going to discuss the user interface and take you on a brief tour. As you can see here up in the right-hand corner, I'm logged in as myself, which is very important. Here you'll see the files associated with my Google Docs. I have quite a few. If you look over to the left, you can see how you can create some documents. You'll see the different icons to the left, and they are associated with a document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, drawing, table, etc. You can also build forms from a template. If you look actually to your files here, you'll notice if you click on that, a menu comes up here. You can share that with somebody. You can organize it, you can throw it in the trash, or you can preview it. The preview is nice because then you know exactly kind of what you're looking at if you're not familiar with what's going on there, and it gives you a little better idea of that. If you want to go ahead and look at a document, you just go ahead and click on one, and as you can see, this is a production list 2012, and there's a lot of information here. This is a spreadsheet, and if you ever need to go back to Google Docs, you can just kind of see that little arrow there and click on that and go on back. That is pretty much it for a brief overview of the interface itself, and we'll go ahead and get into the next portion of the training here. For the third portion of the training, we're going to go ahead and show you how to create documents. Now, there's a few ways to create documents, and the easy way to do that is just to come over here to the left-hand corner and press Create. You have a few different options to create documents. One, you can create just a word processing document. You can create a PowerPoint presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, etc. There's also from a template that you can create. If you want to go here, you can see all sorts of different things. You can actually search for templates in here. Let's say you need an invoice template. Go ahead and press enter on that, and you'll see different templates for an invoice, and you can go ahead and preview that, and you'll see that it looks similar to this, which is really nice, and you can store all your invoices online. Now if we go on back to home here, let's get back into the create portion. Let's just create a standard word processing document. Now if you come into here, you'll notice that it is an untitled document. Let's go ahead and change that to a test document here. Doesn't really matter what you name it, just as long as you know what it is. You can see here that it's similar to pretty much any word processor. You have different formats that you can use. You have different sizes you can use: bold, underline, italics. You can link things to things. You can insert images. You can align it. It's not the most powerful word processor in the world, but it works, and it works for the most amount of people. It's a very utilitarian type of program. You'll see in the file here that you can open a new one, you can rename this, you can make a copy of this, you can email this, etc. And then, as you can see, you can pretty much type anything that you need. This is a test and only a test. And that is pretty much how you create a document. Once you have your document created, you will possibly want to share that with people in an online community. Now, the easiest way to do this is when your document is open. If you look up in your right-hand corner, you can go ahead and press Share, and you'll notice that all you have to do is enter an email address or a name of someone that also has access to Google Docs. Once you enter those names, you just press Share and Save. Once you enter their names, you just press Share and Save, and then they should have access to that document. And another way to do that is to, let's just go back here, and you'll notice I have the test document at the top of my page. You can go ahead and click on it, and right here you can just press Share, and you just go through the same steps there. And the nice thing about sharing the document is that you can both work on it, and you don't necessarily have to be in the same place at the same time. You can work it at your own pace, and it's all stored online. And that is the main advantage to Google Docs. This has been a brief training about Google Docs. You should be well on your way to setting up and creating and sharing your own Google Docs in a collaborative environment. Good luck and best wishes.